Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about some high school tips and advice. I asked you guys on Twitter for some advice questions and whatnot, and I summed it up into this sort of inspirational video. So whether you're already in high school or you're starting high school in the next year or two, these tips will help you. Hopefully. So let's get started. First of all, do not be afraid of your first day of school. It's not like the movies where you get stuffed in a locker, your head thrown into a toilet, and your books knocked over. It's my last year of high school and I have yet to see any one of those things happen. The only time I've ever seen someone in a locker was when they walked into one themselves. And if there's one thing that I regret not doing in high school, is joining a club. I didn't join it because I thought it was nerdy, kind of dumb, and if you feel that way, you should totally forget that. People who have joined clubs made a whole new friend circle where it's like everything that they like to do. If you like gardening, join the gardening club. You'll be with a whole new group of friends that all enjoy the same thing as you. Whether it's drama club, art club, gaming club, sewing club, gardening club, whatever, you should try it. Or be spontaneous and try to take a club that you think you might like. You never know, it could end up being your favorite thing at the end of high school. Also, do not sign up for a course just because your friend told you to and they're in that class. See, it's a good deal for them, but not for you because they're doing what they love and they have their friend there, but you're there with your friend in a class that you hate. You don't want to be in a class just because your best friend is in it. Take the classes that you like and the classes that you need for university. Say you're not into art at all and you want to be like a dentist and your best friend wants you to take pottery. Signing up for that class is not the greatest idea because you hate art and you want to be a nurse, not something you need either. Take something that you like and again, make some new friends in that class. Don't be afraid to sit next to someone that you don't really know or if you don't know them at all. Because back in grade 10, I sat beside this girl that I kind of knew because she went to my old middle school and she ended up being one of my closest friends now. Simply from sitting beside each other in that class and just getting to know each other. Or sometimes on your first year of high school, you might get a seating plan so that they can learn your names for the first month. Don't be put off by that if you're sitting next to someone you don't know in the alphabet line. This experience was not in high school, but back in middle school, my first year that I moved to my city, I had to sit in alphabetical order, and this girl was right beside me, and we were like the last two people in the attendance list, and we were like hating on each other on the first day. It was so awkward, and I had to ask her to use her pencil sharpener, and she was like, sure. And then a month in, we ended up becoming really good friends, and now in our grade 12 year, we are still really great friends. So don't be shy, walk up to that kid and go sit next to them. A key tip is to make a chin. Okay, don't do a chin on the first day, you never know, they might be chinophobics. But just because I've stayed friends with that girl all the way from grade 8 to 12, there are some friends that you will lose. It's just the way it is, it's the circle of life going from middle school to high school, you will end up losing a lot of friends that you had. Simply because you start going into different social circles, you develop different interests, those kind of things, and you'll make a ton more friends than you had before. My 3 closest friends that I had while leaving middle school, I don't even talk to anymore. Like, we don't hate each other or anything, but we just simply grew apart just because of high school. And it's just the circle of life, don't stress too much about it, you will make more friends, and it'll be really great. And another tip is that you should go to all events that your school holds. Whether it's a carnival, a sports game, a drama production, anything, you should go. They are lots of fun and you won't be able to go to those anymore once you graduate, so go! A lot of people on Twitter were asking me what the difference is between like middle school and high school in terms of teachers, food, etc. And high school is way better by far. The food is better because A, you have better cafeteria food from middle school, and B, you can leave the campus and go wherever you want for lunch. And for teachers, they are not like the teachers in movies and shows where they're like that angry devil with horns and like fire coming out of them. Like, I literally left middle school thinking like, wow, these are my 3 favorite teachers and it's never gonna change because I'm gonna hate high school. But now that I'm in my last year of high school, I think I've gained 3 new favorite teachers from every grade I was in high school. They are literally the nicest people ever and they treat you better than the middle school ones because you're older now and they treat you more mature and you just kind of connect on a better level. I even have like 4 teachers that I make chins to. Not even kidding. You know you've achieved a lot in your life when you're walking down the hallway in school, spot a teacher, and they make a chin at you. I'm seriously so weird. I don't know why they like me. Also, because this school is so big, I think it's a good idea to take a map on your first day of high school to just find your classes. Obtaining a map before school actually starts is a good idea too, because then you can highlight where all your classes are. Middle schools are a lot smaller than high schools, so I found it really handy when I had that map to show me where to go. And I don't know about your school, but my school is like so big and it only has like 4 or 5 washrooms. So aka do not go to the washroom right at the start of lunch or break because lineups are like unreal. Go like even 5 minutes after lunch starts because the line will be like gone compared to the very beginning. Unless you know your school has like 50,000 washrooms. Go whenever you want. Also, do not give in to peer pressure. Smoking, drinking, taking drugs, whatever, it's not cool. Just because your old friends who used to never be that way suddenly started doing it, doesn't mean you have to too. Lots of kids start drinking and driving in high school, and then lots of car accidents happen too. Like, if it gets to the point where they're peer pressuring you so bad about it, find a new friend group. Seriously. Thank me later. And also, don't limit your friends to just your grade. I have friends at every single grade, and I think that's kind of fun and cool because, like, when you're, say, in grade 12 and having a friend in grade 10, they may seem like a 5-year-old to you, but when you hang out with them, they're just like you. I also got asked for what I learned most in high school, and there's 2 things. So for my first one, basically back in my first year of high school, I was in socials or history class, and the kid sitting in front of me turned around and asked if the US was a part of Canada. So right away I knew he was an exchange student. Also because of his accent. So then I was like introducing myself and being like, oh hey, yeah, what friend group are you with and stuff. And he sighed and told me he didn't have any friends here yet and that he ate lunches by himself. Like immediately the first thing I said was, let's have lunch today and every day this week. Like, let's become friends, let's get to know each other and it'll be really fun. So without even noticing, I ended up making him from a shy little kid into like a outgoing, funny person. Then one day, randomly, all like the drinkers in my school took him into their friend group. And he started hanging out with them and just stopped talking to me altogether. He still hasn't talked to me and didn't even say bye to me when he went back to the country that he was from. It literally broke my heart so much because I tried so hard to pull him out of that like shy zone and give him friends and all that, and it just still bugs me to this day. So don't be that person who like randomly gets sucked into another friend group and totally ignore your friend. Don't do that. If you're stuck in that situation and you're the one who was ditched, you should just leave, forget about it, and find new friends because that person was not worth it. And the second thing I learned was that you should challenge yourself to hard courses or remain positive for hard courses that you have to take. When I took biology last semester for grade 12, it was about like the human body and stuff, and it was actually so hard. Like there were many days where I was like, oh my god, I give up. But by the end of the course, I realized that that was the most useful class I have ever taken. It is probably the only class I will ever use after high school. So don't quit your hard classes, you can do it. I know you can do it, I believe in you, and you never know, maybe it'll end up being something really amazing. So that is all I have for today's video. Be sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you are looking forward to in high school. So thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure you check out my social media links down below, and I'll see you guys in 2 or 3 days. Bye!
Pick up and run, she said, under the summer sun. I knew that it was now or never to stay young and love forever.